Welcome to bar workout 3.3. So this is your second bar workout in the third week of your bar challenge with balanced bodies. This is Heather and I'm going to take you through the workout. We're starting with our first bar section after you finish your warm-up. So continuing to warm up the legs, this is going to look familiar because it's the same first section that you did last week. So we're going to start with our hand on our bar or chair or countertop, whatever you're using. And we're going to be in parallel position, so we want the insteps of those feet just barely touching. The tail is tucked under, the belly's lifted, chest up, shoulders down. We can start with the hand on the hip or just down here, resting in that ballet position if you like. So we're going to start with a releve, lifting the heels as high as we can and lowering down. Just lift and lower, lift and lower. For the side view here, lifting and lowering. And then we're going to hold at the top. And we're going to add a plie. So we're going to bend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the inside of the knees together, flatten out that low back, pull the belly in tight, chest up and up, down and up. You're going to hold at the bottom and pulse. And then you're going to hold at the bottom and add a pelvic tilt here. So we're going to tilt the hips back and then pull them through. Keep those knees bent. Tilt back and pull through. Really engage those deep core muscles here. And you're also going to do these quick. Quick, quick, all right? Stay low, I know those legs are burning. You're gonna open the knees and close. So for a front view here, open and close, open and close. And we'll do these quick as well. Stay low with those knees bent, keep the tail tucked under, the belly pulled in tight. Then we're gonna rise up and we're gonna lower those heels almost all the way to the floor, but not quite, and then lift back up, getting those calf muscles fired up. And we're going to pull some quick as well. All right, when we finish there, lowering down to the floor, stretch out the calf muscles a little bit, stretch out the quads a little bit. Before you continue, come back to parallel. We're going to lift the toes and open to first position. So really using the back of the hips and some deep muscles in there, not forcing it like this, and just doing it purely naturally with those muscles. So you're going to lift the toes, open and close, open and close, finding that first position. Once you find that first position, you're going to be doing some plie combinations. So we do the plie and straighten. So as we straighten up, really think about pulling the inside of those knees together and drawing everything up nice and tight, and draw everything together, okay? And then you're going to add that combination. So we're going to pop up onto the toes, onto the releve, rise up. Now squeeze the heels together as you lower down. Make sure the knees are tracking towards the middle of the foot. Rise up and lower down. We're also going to reverse it. So you rise up, bend the knees into the plie, lower the heels, and lift. So then it's rise up, bend the knees, lower the heels, and lift. And then we're going to relax and go to the mat. Okay, so moving right along in our bar workout, we're going to the mat now for the next section. So everything in this section is in the elbow plank position. So we're going to come down with the elbows under the shoulders, finding that plank, the hips are nice and level, pulling the belly to the spine. We're going to hold here and we're going to add some toe taps. So tap the toe out and bring it in, alternating sides. We're also going to lift the heels. So we're going to lift it up and down, alternating sides. Really squeeze that glute. Oop. Squeeze that glute as you lift the foot, keep the ankle flexed. And then we're also going to touch the knees down, touch and lift. Everything else stays perfectly still. We just touch the knees and lift. We'll rest in child's pose, bring the knees wide out to the edges of the mat, touch the toes together and sink back. And then you're going to repeat that section for the assigned repetitions. On to our next bar section. So we're going to be facing our bar, counter, or chair. For this one, resting the hands. We're going to start in parallel position. We're going to take one foot back with the toe pointed, and then we're going to turn the knee out. So rotating from that hip, we're going to turn the knee out so that the knee and the top of the foot are facing out to the side. We're going to do an arabesque lift and lower. So make sure first the belly's pulled in, chest is up, shoulders down. We're going to lift the leg and lower, lift and lower. As we're doing this, we want to try to keep the shoulders and the hips square to the front, and we want to try not to lower the upper body too much. If you need to a little bit to keep the back from pinching too much, you can, but try not to drop too far forward. So it's a lift and lower, lift and lower. Really important to keep that core engagement. We're gonna hold at the top, flex the ankle, and pulse up, 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 as high as you can. Then you're gonna stay here, don't drop that leg. You're going to point the toe as you pull the knee in towards the shoulder, flex the ankle as you press it out. Point as you come in, flex as you push out. Point and flex, point and flex. Then we're going to point the toe and bend that knee, and we're going to do some clockwise circles here with the knee. So big circles, staying up nice and high, feel it in that glute, and then you'll reverse the circles coming around the other way. Then we're going to take that ankle, cross it over the knee, sink back, and stretch it out. Do the same thing on the other leg. Moving right along in our bar workout, we're going to the mat for our next section, and it's going to be in the lunge position. So we're going to take one foot back, the front foot is facing forward, we want the knee right over the heel, and we want to take the back foot turned out slightly, and then square up the hips. So belly pulled in tight, we want a nice long line from the crown of the head to the tail. So we have that tailbone tucked under slightly. It can help here to just take a gaze down towards your belly, feel that alignment, and then lift back up, pulling the belly in nice and tight. We're going to start with a fly combo. We're starting with those dumbbells and we want to keep them light because we're doing a lot of repetitions here, so I'm just using 3 pounds. You don't need to go very heavy here. Certainly no more than 5 pounds at the most. So we're going to take those palms facing together, open up into the fly, and then come together and push back. The palms face up towards the ceiling, so they face back. Come together, open, and back. Open, and back. Okay, and then we're gonna hold back here and pulse. So pulse up, palms facing up towards the ceiling, belly in, chest reaching forward, gaze going forward. And then we're going to turn the hands so the palms face each other and do a tricep extension. Pull them in, extend out all the way. Pull them in and extend out. When we do these quick, we're doing it just from 90 to the extension. So really quick, small movement here. We don't lock out the elbow all the way. You're going to come forward. We're going to take that arm, reach it up, holding the dumbbell. Let the weight of it carry you over a little bit, just kind of stretching it out. Same thing on the other side. And then you're going to repeat with the other leg. So the front leg, toes facing forward, back leg, toes face out. Hinging forward slightly, same thing, doing that combination. Opening out and back. You have the pulses, you have the tricep extensions, and you have the quick ones as well. Okay? Good job. And then go back to the bar to finish up. Hey everybody, we're going to finish up this bar workout. We are going to have our dumbbells handy, but we're not going to start with them. So go ahead and set them down. We're going to have one hand on our bar, our chair, our counter, whatever we're using, and we're going to come out to that second position. So in our second position, when we go down into the grand plie, we want to make sure that our knees are tracking towards the middle of the foot and not coming to the inside or the outside. Nice even weight on the feet. The tail's tucked under, the belly's pulled in, and the chest is lifted. We're going to have the arm all the way out in second position here. And we're going to come down into the grand plie as low as we can go, and then squeeze to the top. Really squeeze those glutes together as you come to the top, straightening the legs all the way. Then we're going to come down and we're going to pulse here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. As you continue pulsing, we're going to lift the right heel. Keep pulsing here. Then we'll do the same thing on the left. And then we'll do the same thing with both heels lifted. Yes, then we're going to set those heels down, we're going to lift up, give the legs just a quick rest, and grab the dumbbells. So now we're going to move away from the bar a little bit because we need more room for this one. So we're going to come down into that grand plie position, and we're going to add a little work for the arms. So in that grand plie position, we're going to start with the arms down in front. Make sure that chest is up, shoulders down, tuck the tail under. Again, if you want to check your position, take a little gaze down towards your belly and then lift back up. All right? So we're going to lift the arms, open, squeeze to the top, and then press all the way down. Okay, so it's lift, open, close, press down. Lift, open, close, press down. Maybe we get a little lower as we go, holding that deep squat all the way down. When you finish there, you're gonna set those weights right on the hips and you're gonna start pulsing here, okay? So now you're going through that same pattern we did at the beginning, but with the weights and without the help of the bar if you can. So you're gonna be lifting the heel, you're gonna be lifting the other heel, you're gonna be lifting both heels, a lot of balance there. So if you don't feel comfortable doing that one yet, that's okay. You're gonna straighten up, give it a quick rest, and then again you have another set with the arms. And down. Stay nice and low, the legs should really be burning, working those arms, and remember no heavier than 5 pounds with those weights. Make sure you keep your good posture all the way through it, and you're done with that workout. Good job, you guys.